It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got Pollard. Zach LaVine is out there with ball. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Graham in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Vucevic is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Primo in at the 2-guard spot. And Chris, many players get rested down the stretch now. Talk about how that contrasts with your playing days.
Well, when I played, Kevin, it was a badge of honor to play 82 games and also to treat every practice like a game. Truthfully, I'm so glad that way of thinking has changed because the truth is players' health is so much more important.
Now here's Graham. Passes it to LaVine. Here's Pollard. To the paint. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Primo. Pass to Vucevic. He kicks it to Morant. Brooks outside. 5 to shoot. Over Graham. Brooks misses. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The drive-by ball. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
To the inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Ball no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Morant looking around. And Ball with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Primo. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making him pay for the laps on defense. Now, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Pass to Morant. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Out to Morant. Offensive rebound. And they take the lead.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
LaVine finds Graham. Now here's Ball. A pass to Graham. Fires for 3. Charlotte again missing. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
And so it's Charlotte with it after Vancouver got the 3-pointer. Ball, the pass to LaVine. Looking to end the run. That shot, no good. So Vancouver will take it the other way.
Nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, but the fact they came so close, you got to admit it's impressive. I mean, most teams on an off night like that wouldn't have been anywhere near the lead.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection, as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 5. Morant against Ball. Pass to Pollard. Back to Ball. 5 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Brooks misses. And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Well, Dylan Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second-round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way winner.
Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Morant finds Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed. It's Brooks on the wing. Graham defending. Takes the three. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Vucevic.
See the confidence rising. I mean, when Brooks is firing away like this, keep feeding him.
And here is Ball. He had 31 points in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Morant against Ball. Morant left side. Here's Primo. Another shot. And it's Vucevic missing. Hornets trail by 3. Down low. Washington kicks to Levine. Outside, Ball. Pass to Graham. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Grizzlies ball.
Now Morant. His last outing, he had 24 points. Kicks to Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. That's a foul on Charlotte.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Shoot 2. Free throw drops for Vucevic. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Now, here's Ball. He has 5. For 3, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got 5 points so far.
And you need Levine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time.
To the middle. It's picked off. For 3. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 7.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Brooks finds Jackson. Vancouver working the ball around now. Vucevic gets double teamed. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Ball, the pass to Levine. Going inside, and the jump by Levine.
Stellar awareness from Levine. I mean, seeing an opening and ripping through it with this relentless athleticism.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Charlotte making a switch here. Clark outside. Back to Brooks. At the top of the key, Clark. Shot clock at 5. Over Anderson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Right side Levine. Pass to Pollard. Lobs it up for Levine. A nice shot by Anderson. And it's a 7-point Hornets lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Brunson against Paul. Brunson scanning the floor. That's up a 3. It's rebounded by Paul.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The pass to Anderson. Clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And Vancouver with the possession here. 7-point differential. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ryan against Paul. Passes it to Powell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of this. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Pass to Bouknight. Driving to the basket. And Bouknight slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Wagner with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the right side. And again, the Hornets missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Brunson, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
That was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Anderson finds Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Wagner. Tight defense on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3. Vancouver trails by 3. Brooks, the pass to Bouknight. Clark inside. He's against Anderson. No good from Clark. And it's Paul with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
They had them in their heels the whole game. The intensity of their defense was a key factor.
Bryant can't get it to go. Charlotte leading by 5. Outside, Levine. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Bryant up top. And there's the drive. A stupendous finish in traffic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Paul for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
For 3.
And the Hornets lead by 8.
Strong form. Paul, he's a dead-eye shooter from beyond here.
Lobbed up there for Clark. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Cans it from downtown. And it's an 11-point Hornets lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Now here's Brooks. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Oh, man, a tough shot maker with deep range. I mean, what an answer from Brooks.
And that one is off. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Well, with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one.
Personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they're just smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Look night out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dylan Brooks.
Take a break.
And there's Bryant, and it's Clark in at the 4-man position. No good on the free throw. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
But what you appreciate about Brian is his hustle. I mean, a former second-round draft pick who continues to make his mark in the league.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Hornets, they've got Chris Paul. Anderson is out there with Wagner. And there's Pollard, and it's Beasley in at the point. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Clark inside. Defended by Anderson.
And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher.
First
Not only as a
foul.
dunker,
Second
but his
team
floater
foul.
game is on point as well.
But you see why the Sean Merritt comparisons are made. I mean, that great touch combined with his vertical leap, you know, they make him a handful inside.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Washington's checked in for the Hornets. And so Clark nails both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Beasley. Pass to Paul. And the pass to Washington. Anderson trying to free himself up. And it's Washington missing. Vancouver trails by 5. Clark outside. Brooks finds Clark. Fires the 3. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Clark. Brooks has got his 3rd basket of the night.
A huge part of Brooks' attack is that he understands how crucial it is that he continues to hit this shot.
Here's Anderson. And it's sent back by Bryant. Inside. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
Vancouver,
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now a timeout call by Vancouver. Some changes for Charlotte. Graham's checked in, and Ball subbed in for Paul. For Vancouver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Bouknight. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11 points. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Ball. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. Vancouver trails by 4. And here is Bouknight. 8 points his last outing. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to drop it in. Vucevic has got 8 points.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
The shot by Bazley, no good.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Gotta get the whole team pumped up.
11 feet away. Here's Jackson. And he converts the layup. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, it's all about the hustle. And right there, Jackson showed plenty of it getting the ball.
Here's Bazley, guarded by Morant. Three-pointer, Graham, and they recover it. Goes up again. Bazley, good. Bazley's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant outside. Here's Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. A 3 from Morant. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Right there, Morant showing his ability to work off the ball. I mean, he found some space and knocked down the shot.
Passes it to Graham. Top of the key, Washington. He kicks the ball. Shoots over Vucevic, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
LaMelo Ball. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Now here's Bouknight. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Vancouver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
He's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Vancouver pulls it in. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 10. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Primo. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Great instincts there from Washington. Reading the situation and rising up to spike it.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Now Graham. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Baisley. Outside, Ball. And they'll get another chance. There's the try. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his 2nd foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
For Vancouver, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Morant passes to Vucevic. Here's Primo. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Primo's got 8 points.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Baisley passes to Washington. Denied by Morant.
I love Morant's approach to the game. I mean, flying to the ball, challenging everything.
Primo with the bucket.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Hornets trail by 5.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. Well, this kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Baisley. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Baisley's got 4 points this quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Now here's Booknight. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Buries it from 3-point range. For Vancouver, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Outside Jackson. Pass to Vucevic. Kicks it to Morant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive high-level finish for Morant, showing more strength than he's really giving credit for.
4th team foul.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Good shot.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williams, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program.
And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Here's Primo. He's got 10. The shot will not fall. Graham surveying the floor. Pass the ball. There's the pass to Levine. And here is Graham. The three. And it's the Hornets, another three.
Yeah, because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Passes to Primo. Over Graham. The shot by Primo, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Booknight.
Substitution.
On defense, Vancouver. Outside, Ball. Anderson wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
And this is a sign that Anderson wants to evolve, looking to become a more dangerous offensive player.
Brooks with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Hornets with possession here. Outside, Levine. Vancouver pulls it in. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out left to the wing. The three from Morant. And again, it's Vancouver with the three.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Paul dishes to Levine. A floater, Anderson. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Anderson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Morant against Paul. Morant kicks to Brooks. Hornets with the rebound. Ball with it. He's picked up by Morant.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
3rd team foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line for 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. That one is no good.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's got much more aggressive as the game is going on.
And he nails the 3rd. Vancouver has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Pass to Brooks. Brunson with a clean look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brunson's got 7 points.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Levine against Clark. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Yeah, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, LaVine continues to impress as the years go on.
Now here's Brooks. Last time out he had 13 points. Stolen by Anderson. There's 1:47 left to play here in the half. Here's Paul. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Brunson with it. He's got 7. Over Pollard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
For Vancouver, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson. He hits both from the stripe. There's 1:26 left in the first half. LaVine against Brooks. And LaVine throws it down.
As soon as LaVine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
Ball against Brunson. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by Pollard. Pollard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points in the game so far.
Nice to see Bryant play to the He's powerful, and he can get his way inside.
Ball against Brunson. Here's LaVine. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Brooks. On the wing, Brooks. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11 points. Paul for 3. Brooks grabs the board.
Well, he had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. He hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
And it's Morant missing. Here's LaVine.
Oh, man, that 7'6" wingspan Bryant is packing. Just smothers you, completely cutting off your shot.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead, up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Big-time play throughout the first half for LaMelo Ball. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet, at least not tonight.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brooks is out there with Jackson, and it's Vucevic. Then it's Morant, and it's Primo in at the 2 spot. Vucevic down low. Brooks from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 assists tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
On the court for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball is out there with Levine.
LaMelo.
Then there's P.J. Washington. And there's Pollard, and it's Graham in at the small forward. Morant against Ball. Now here's Morant, guarded closer. And Ball with the block. And they're able to recover. And the basket by Jackson.
That's just incredible control from Jackson. He's someone that has no problem overcoming physical defense like this.
Here's Levine. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside for the lead. They now take the lead. Morant's got 11 points.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. And that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Levine can't hit. For Vancouver, they've gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Primo, the pass to Morant. Unloads from 13. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jump.
Now here's Levine. 17 points in the game. Shoots over Vucevic, and the shot is good. Vancouver lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Levine. And so Morant will bring it up for Vancouver, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Washington. Rebounded by Jackson. For Vancouver, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The shot by Primo, no good. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Ball from long range. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 14. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it's easy to see all the hard work Dylan Brooks has put in. 45th pick in the 2017 draft.
And the Hornets making a change here. Baisley's checked in. And both free throws good for Brooks. Here's Baisley. Now the pass to Graham. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Nice D from Brooks. Vancouver shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Shoots it up. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Solid at realizing when to take these shots. Levine's eyes light up. His passes are coming his way.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Primo with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And the chemistry, I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
Pass to Vucevic, beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And Levine with the slam.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. Here's Primo. And the three ball is good. Primo's got 15.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Pollard passes to Levine. With the floater, lays it up off the glass.
Assisted.
Levine's got 11 in the second half.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Vucevic up top. Pass to Primo. The Hornets pull it in. Washington's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Baisley. Outside Levine. Pass to Washington. And it's Primo with the rebound.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
And he's good on the three ball.
I'll tell you what, when Morant hits this shot with consistency, it sets up everything else you want to run.
Here's Graham. Tries again. He lays it in. 7 points in the game.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
And here's Morant. 16 points for him. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Now here's Levine. 28 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The defender all over.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Hornets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Taking 2 shots.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Hornets. Wagner comes in for P.J. Washington. And Paul subbed in for Zach LaVine. And he makes both free throws. Vancouver has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Now here's Bouknight, defended by Paul. Bouknight passes to Clark. Dishes it to Brooks. And again it's Vancouver with a 3.
And Brooks isn't just a fighter. He's someone that isn't going to give in to the defense.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist, and they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Charlotte making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And that one falls for Brooks. And so it's Charlotte with it. Now Paul. 8 points for him. He kicks it to Graham. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark left side. The shot's good.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Baisley. The pass to Wagner. Passes it to Graham. Over Brooks. Kept alive by Charlotte. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Paul for 3. He can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Clark the pass to Brunson. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Hornets trail by 4. With the teardrop. That one no good. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Bouknight. Here is Bryant. Lays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got the lead up to 6 now for Vancouver.
You got to be more physical with Bryant than this. I mean, he's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Bouknight. And there's the pass to Bryant. 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. Bouknight, no good. Hornets trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, I've seen Paul make about 1 million of those passes over his career. He never gets so.
To the paint, here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Paul passes to Graham. Second chance shot. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Wagner.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now, here's Clark. He dishes it to Brooks. Misses the 3. Hornets trail by 4. Driving inside.
This is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Vancouver has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Anderson against Brunson. The kick out to Bryant. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Washington's checked in for the Hornets. There's 1:26 left in the third. Into the lane, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul, fourth team foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Hornets trail by 4. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bryant. 1:10 left in the third. Brunson against Paul. Brunson, no good. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Ball from long range. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Bryant with it. Washington's on him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The 6'10" Bryant is solid at drawing contact, especially when he's doing his best to score.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Ball feeling it out a bit. And he hits it to tie the game up. Ball's got 27 points.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Bryant finds Brunson. Six to shoot. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Primo, no good. Graham with the ball. Passes it to Washington. Here's Paul, and that one drops. And that's 10 points for Chris Paul.
Now don't let Paul size fool you. He's as tough as they come.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Charlotte. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Clark, John Morant. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. And there's Bryant, and it's Primo in at the 3. Now here's Anderson. Back to Ball. Paul outside, kicks it to Levine. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Washington, that's good.
A little contact, but Washington stays solid. I mean, he uses some physical play to ensure the bucket.
Pass to Brunson. Ball against Morant. The feed now to Bryant. Over ball. Here's Clark. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Levine. It's blocked. Here's Primo. He's covered by Ball. And Ball with the block. Washington with it. Working on Bryant. Lets a floater go. Here's Levine. It's deflected. Anderson against Clark. Here's Ball. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Ball's got 12 points in just the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up. That's just nasty, guys. I mean, there's no lack of style in Washington's game. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a shot.
Morant passes to Primo. Bryant trying to free himself up. Banked in off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Levine looking around, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 30.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Count it, and the foul. It's on Zach Levine.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
That's why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Pollard, he's checked in for Paul. That one falls for Brunson. Here's Levine. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
What about the touch on the floater? Levine making a difficult shot look easy.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Brunson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Outside, Levine. Shoots over Brunson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Vancouver. Morant left side. The pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Washington. And it's Vucevic missing. Charlotte in the lead. Anderson outside. Passes it to Pollard. Outside, Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 5th assist in this one. For Vancouver, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Ball against Morant. Here's the floater. Here is Anderson. Pass to Pollard. Fires the three, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Vancouver team ball.
Jackson is checked in for Jalen Brunson. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Graham's checked in. Morant against Ball. Morant outside. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And it's all evened up.
And Vuce knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Charlotte calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's coach was going over with his guys. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
Vancouver shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Morant dishes to Vucevic. Back to Morant. Inside to take the lead. That gives them the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And good that time. Brooks has got 11 points here in just the second half.
The offensive game becoming more versatile over time. Brooks proving how dangerous he can be on this end.
With some arc, Levine's shot is off. For Vancouver, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. The Hornets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Morant. And so the ball's out of bounds. Graham touched it back.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Now just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time that one might get picked.
Here's Primo.
A work in progress on this end. It's awesome seeing Levine make an impact and hard work on defense.
Grizzlies foul. John Morant. Third personal foul. First team foul.
2.
Shooting for Charlotte. Zach Levine. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. For the 3. Shot clock reset for Vancouver. Here's Jackson. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Ball against Morant. There's the pass to Pollard. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Graham against Brooks. And it's Graham missing.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. McDaniels checked in for Washington. The Hornets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Levine passes the ball. Here's Pollard. The kick out to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Vancouver has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
This is what leaders do. Levine commanded the rock and coming through in the big spot.
Now here's Morant. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Easy to see why they go to Morant here. I mean, come on. He's good at coming up with the big bucket.
Ball kicks to Levine. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks with no one around. Wide open shot is on the money. And it's a 4-point Vancouver lead.
You got to appreciate the fearlessness. I mean, Brooks enjoying having the ball in his hands in big spots.
For 3, Levine. They get it again. And it's Pollard missing. Vancouver leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Morant against Ball. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Oh, I mean, checking in for Charlotte. If this game doesn't go their way, we're going to look back on that.
Charlotte making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Hornets trail by 4. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Levine. That one wide left.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Here's Jackson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
Very gifted athlete. Jackson, he can bang and bump when working on the offense.
Shooting for Vancouver, Jaren Jackson Jr. at the line for 1.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Well, if you ask me, what really distinguishes Jackson is the soft touch on the shot. Most young bigs are still trying to develop that.
Now here's Levine. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Primo, the pass to Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You gotta love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue.
At the line for Vancouver, Ja Morant at the line for 2.
2 shots. Last on the first.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Charlotte. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game. Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 9. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
So Vancouver ends up going with a new group. Jackson looking around to stop the run, and scoring with the play inside is McDaniel.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Here's Thomas. Takes it off the glass. Thomas got the lead back up to 9 now for Vancouver.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
This is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
And I love the confidence with which Jackson plays. Even when the D is bodying him up, he just powers through it.
Here's Tillman after Josh Jackson's bucket. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Foul. At the line for Vancouver, Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. On the wing, Jones. Offline. So it's Vancouver picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody has the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.